For this lesson, go into your exercise folder and open up a PhotoSpin image that begins with the number 430, our skier. Can't miss her. What we're going to do is focus in on the skier with a judicious, I love using big words, use of color and black and white in a picture-in-picture kind of environment. So let's start by making a copy of our background by dragging it down on top of the new icon. That's easy. Come over and pick up your rectangular marquee and draw me a picture frame, please. Maybe something about like that. Now, go up to the word select and go down to, I love this feature, transform selection, which allows me to transform the selection without transforming what's inside of it. I'm going to go to a corner and get that bent arrow, and let's put that at a jaunty angle. Use your arrow keys to gently nudge it into place. Double click if you like it. Come back over here, background copy is selected, and create a layer mask. Now we know what happened. It created an image based on the selection. Next, go into your FX options here and go into stroke. We're going to have a stroke. We're going to make one anyway. I want a traditional white border. Change the color from black to white. Now you'll notice when I increase the size, it gets that rounded edge, and I really don't want a rounded edge. I want the more traditional square look. So I'm going to go in here and say inside, and I'll get exactly what I want. So play around with it, get it exactly the way you want it. You like it, click OK. Now I like that, it's kind of neat, but I forgot one thing. I want to lift it off the page. I need something like a drop shadow. I'll go right back to where I was. I didn't have to leave, but if I go to drop shadow, I can add a drop shadow. Now I'm going to go 125 degrees, which puts the drop shadow down into the right, which is kind of my personal favorite. I'm going to give it some distance so you can see it. There she is. And a little bit of size to soften it up. Just like that. Click OK. Now that in and of itself is actually pretty cool. Kind of a photograph inside of a photograph, picture in picture. But let's do this. Go back to background and select it. Go into your adjustments and choose black and white. Now we can play around with this all day long if you want to. We'll just use the options that are default and collapse that off for a second. We're focusing attention right on that skier. But I've got one more idea I want to try. I was thinking about this as I was doing this lesson. Let's try this. Select background. Go up to the word filter, go down to blur, and select radial blur. This kind of image, this might work on. If it doesn't, we always have undo to fall back on. Now we have a spin and a zoom. I'm thinking zoom, quality best, and the amount. Kind of like Star Trek, warp 8. I'm going to go about 75, 80, somewhere around there like that, and click OK. Now, depending on the quality of the image, this could take 8 days or about 8 seconds. I'm going for 8 seconds there. Well, it's pretty cool. But it was the type of image, a skier with movement, that determined using that. Might not work on another image. So you've got color and grayscale and actually a zoom effect all put together to create this really dramatic type of image.